What's up, you? For today's video, with a Varoom sweep. Derek, this one is for you. Happy birthday. Now, this Varoom challenge was as follows. I had to use a special attacking Varoom, so I wasn't allowed to use an attacking one. I wasn't allowed to use Overcoat, and I had to use the slow start ability. I also wasn't allowed to get rid of slow start by any means at all, and I also had to swap it out once slow start had activated after 5 turns. I wasn't allowed to have any baton pass stats onto the Varoom and no toxic stalling whatsoever. It was a difficult challenge. I've been working on this one for the better part of, I think, 6 to 8 months, and I finally got it, and I hope you enjoy. If you enjoy the Pokemon sweeps and the videos, people, make sure you hit that like button, and let's get into it. If there's a Pokemon sweep you want me to do, put it below too. Check out that playlist. Our first Pokemon is going to be Galar Slowking. This is a Trick Room Trick Psychic Terrain Chilly Reception. Now, normally I'd set up the snow and tell a bad joke to you all, but since the snow's already going, I think I'm just going to have to tell you a bad joke. Now, what kind of ears does the engine have? Engineers, get it? Anyway, so we got a Chiampao slipping in here, and we got our Slowking Galar. Now, this is going to be setting up a Psychic Terrain. How good was that joke, people? It's a Terrain Extender Psychic Terrain set. Now, I was thinking to myself, any priority moves would be kind of bad against a Pokemon like Varoom. I mean, then again, any moves against Varoom is going to be bad, but I thought it'd be good to try and shut out those priority moves with a Trick Room strategy. So, you know, at least I would be able to go first. Now, I've got Trick on here too to get rid of any items, and I thought it could be a good idea to get rid of the item on the opposing Chiampao. A lot of the time you do see them with stuff like Focus Sash, so I thought that'd be a bad item for the opponent to have. So we have a little Timmy Terra here on the Chiampao. They're really going for it. They're going for Sword Hands and Terra Ice against a Varoom team. I managed to get the Trick off here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to live this turn at all. This thing's got like +2 in attack, and this wasn't like super bulky. It wasn't like super defensive. It was like more like max health and max special defense. My full build will be at the end of this video. Slowking is down, and it's time for the massive big bad Varoom. someone actually rage quitted against a Varoom. Only on PIMPNITE channel, people. Let's have a look at the Varoom build. Oh my goodness. So, obviously this Pokemon is absolute trash, so I had to try and work some things out here. Since I had so many little rules to go on by, I thought, looking through its special attacking moves, Steel Beam was its most powerful attack, and Terra Steel was the most powerful combination you could definitely get out of a Varoom. Also, to note, Slow Start actually isn't affected on the special attacking stat, so I thought that's another good idea. So I'd be forced to use Steel Beam. Now, the problem I had with Steel Beam is when I used it, I kept fainting all the time because I could only use 2 max and then I would faint. So I thought, we're going to need some sort of support in this team to get my health back. I tried out Rest. It didn't really work that well. And then I sort of think, well, I might be able to use something like maybe Revival Blessing or Healing Wish. I tried Revival Blessing. It didn't really work all that well. But I started trying the Healing Wish out and it worked pretty effectively. The good thing about Healing a Wish is it's actually delayed too. So it will only heal the Pokemon who's missing any health when it's swapped in. So if you send in a full Pokemon, a Pokemon with full health, right, they won't get the wish like the Pokemon Varoom that's taken all the damage will. So that's why I thought it'd be a cool idea. I started using Everlight, but then swapped it around to Leftover so I could live 2 Steel Beams and then get out of the battle with Parting Shot. And I didn't really have any other plans outside that. Protect, I thought, could be useful. And I thought, looking through its special moves, the worst special attacking move it's got is Smog. So I put that on there. I thought maybe there'll be like one chance I could use Smog in the battle, but probably not. And I actually got to use it on a Frost Dash, which is hilarious, right? So I managed to get that going. The EV spread was max health and max special attack, which is pretty, I pretty much had to do that. I had no choice. I didn't want to use speed either, and I used Modest Nature to get the most out of Varoom as possible. Now, the other Pokemon, as you can see with this bulky Healing Wish and Trick Room Pokemon, and provided Trick Room support, and they also provided status moves, Magic Bounce, Regenerator, stuff like that. The reason they don't have any items is they had like funny items, like if you notice, I tricked them a Burn Heal and Mochis and other things like that, and I was going to trick a big Root on Hatterene, so I did some other fun stuff like that. I tried to trick as many items as possible, and it worked. I got the Varoom Sweep. Definitely the main reason I got this week was because it was an ice team, but man, it was still difficult. There was some really threatening Pokemon on there too, and keeping Varoom alive was difficult, and keeping it under the Trick Room going first was also equally as hard. So I hope you understand how long and many attempts this would have taken me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did, and I'll catch you tomorrow for a new theme team. Peace out, people.